G'day guys, Scott from Fat Trader here, just bringing you a quick thought process video on the Euro US dollar trade that we placed on Profitly about 20 minutes ago. So just want to bring your attention to this particular setup in the Euro US dollar. First of all, let's start with what's actually happened today since our last trade. You can see that from a price action perspective, you know, through the Asian session, we've seen a massive rally. When I say massive, it's about 70 or 80 points, I would estimate. It's 100 points, there you go. Well, technically the Asian session starts there, so yeah, 80 points, right. So there's been a fairly decent rally through the Asian session, and what we're looking at now is it's tagged the daily pivot, so we're not even interested in that at this point. The price has come down into this zone that we took profit at 2 days ago. If you have a look there, it's been our take profit zone and our sell zone as the price comes through and falls away from that particular zone. What we're looking at now, however, is the fact that it came down into that zone, it retraced back up fairly strongly, and then came down again, hit that zone, and again has pushed up fairly strongly. So when it pushed up fairly strongly, obviously I took the trade here at about 112, 113, something like that. What I'm looking for though, if I go back to the 15-minute chart and just sort of give you a big picture view of what we're actually looking at, it's probably not even big picture enough. Let's go back to the hourly chart, maybe 5 days. Okay, so what we're looking at here is you can see prices come up, it's tapped this zone, tapped this zone, tapped this zone, tapped this zone, tapped this zone. The more times it taps a certain point, the less, that's really ugly, isn't it? You can't see anything now because news is on. But the more porous it becomes essentially. And everyone is going to have their stops. Anyone who's short from these points here are going to have their stops above here. Let's face it, that's just where they're going to be. So what we're going to see when price starts ticking into that zone is we're going to see this really cool phenomenon called the stop loss run. And let me just wait for my computer. So what we're looking at to happen here is for price to push up past these wicks, and when it does, we'll see a pretty unique phenomenon. And I'm going to just move, so what we're going to see, if I just jump in here to the pen, is we should actually see price tap around here and then just basically shoot straight up, which is the point we're looking to get taken out at, and then it will most likely fall away again until it works out what it's going to do, whether it's going to continue higher or lower. But this is a good opportunity in here, or this zone around here, to actually buy and sell essentially. So that's what we're looking to do. I'm looking to use other people's liquidity, or other people's buying and selling, to actually get me out of the market nice and easily. And hopefully that is what is going to happen once we get above the New York line from yesterday and the London line. Here we go. Are we going to see it? Look at that. So, look at that. And I just moved it too far away, didn't I? Like a goose. Nope, there we go. Oh no, it's just teasing me now. So that's what we call a stop loss or a stop run exit. You can see these in heaps of other videos that I've talked about. This zone up here is essentially where people are going to be running your stops. Institutions are going to be selling into those zones because they know there's going to be heaps of. It's just. Look at that. For the sake of 1 pip, it's missed that limit that I moved up. Unbelievable. And there we go. Okay, so that is the stop loss exit and breathing a sigh of relief, because sometimes you will basically, well, sometimes I move my limit order a little bit higher than I originally planned, and I end up missing my limit by like 1 point, and the thing reverses and goes against me. So that kind of sucks. But in this instance, we've almost got the high there. And it'll be interesting to see what this does over the next hour or so. But as you can see, that's a great example of how to get in and out using other people's liquidity or stop losses as a target for your trade. I mean, you've got to start thinking almost opposite to the herd, basically, because at the end of the day, the herd doesn't make money. So you've almost got to be thinking, what are they doing? As a result, what am I doing? What can I do to get into a particular trade or get in and get out of a trade while people are still getting in? Most breakout traders are going to be buying this breakout at this point, which is just, most time it doesn't work. Well, a lot of the time it doesn't work. I think there's some statistics out there. You can look that up yourself on breakout trading and the amount of failed breakouts. I prefer to take these little nibbles pre-breakout. And if it keeps going, great. Who cares? At the end of the day, I'm out. I'm done. But there is just too much risk in this sort of a move to buy at this point, which is what most people are doing. You can see what's actually happening. There's a crap load more sellers than buyers. So, technically, people are using this opportunity to add to their shorts. Looking at this, a lot of volume going through, a lot more sellers than buyers. Something to think about there, guys. Alright, that's it for now, guys. I hope that all makes sense. If you've got any questions, you can reach me at FatBTrader on Twitter, or you can leave a comment below this video, or you can leave a comment below the Profitly Profitly blog I'm going to do, or post on my wall, whatever. There's plenty of ways to contact me, or head over to FatBTrader. Jeez, too many ways. If you like the video, obviously subscribe, like, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm just going to keep trying to push out content that you guys want. So if you want something in particular, ask away. Righto, guys. Till next time, trade well.